Hi, my friends. Here we are. It's Sunday again, so that means it's time for our weekly guidance. Sometimes I do the weekly guidance on Fridays, but lately I've been trying to do them on Sundays so we can start our week off with some guidance and carry that information, insight, enlightenment throughout the week. We can carry that with us and think about, reflect on what our higher selves want us to know. So, for those of you that are new to my live streams, my name is Jory Cooper Swick. I have a website called theblissfulknowing.com. I'm a happiness coach, numerologist, and intuitive counselor. I've created 3 guidance decks that can help you to tap into your own inner guidance and to help you establish a stronger connection with your higher self. The Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance cards, Love is Everywhere, Follow Your Heart meditation cards, and the Zen Blossoms Flowering Intuition cards. Hi, Catherine. Oh, yay. You've made it. Shane, yay. So we're going to be doing the spread that I usually fall back on. I wanted to try to do all focus cards today, but my higher self kicked in as usual and said, nope, got to stick with what's working and do the clarity spread. So what we have, what we want, what we need, and what we get from the Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance deck. And then we will pull a focus card from each of these decks, the hearts and the flowers. Let's see, what can I tell you about this week? Well, it's been a challenging week. I'm curious if it's been a challenging week for you guys too. I felt a dramatic shift when we shifted from March's energies to April's energies. April 1st was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was a dramatic difference in the energy. It was heavier. And we have just come out of March, which is one of the happiest and lightest energies with the 3. Now, for those of you that don't know numerology, I've got a page called Jory's Numerology Chat where I go into the details of all the energies. And 3 is a very optimistic, lighthearted, easygoing energy. And I love it. It's really my favorite energy to be in. So when we shifted from March's energies to April's energies, April brought in the 4 energy, which is more serious and heavy. It's just a more grounded number. It's a great number for getting things done, but there was a definite difference in the energy for me at least, and I know for a couple other people I talked to, where I had to kind of acclimate to the new energy. So we've also got a lot. We've got 7 energy too. So we've got, I mentioned this in our live stream last weekend, we got this uprooting. We're needing to get to the root of the issue. Kim, hi. We're needing to get to the root of things. And so things are kind of becoming uprooted. Kelly, hi, yay. And it's for our benefit. It's so we can release those heavy things. When you get to the root of the issue, you can solve it. And I've always been shown that when we have these root beliefs, they can be like invasive species in the garden, and our beliefs shape our reality. Our beliefs are the skeleton of our reality. So it's very important that we uproot whatever it is, whatever those beliefs are that are festering and becoming an invasive species in the garden. Because when you have an invasive species in the garden, it takes over. And when you have beliefs that aren't serving you, that are your root beliefs, so they're very much echoing in your life, they take over your life and they cloud your experience of reality. So I've been doing a lot of personal work and digging deep and trying to get to the root of things. It's something that I work with my clients, and because of that, because we're in this energy where we really need to dig stuff up and really do the research to figure out what's troubling us. Hi, Sandra. I was inspired today to create a new coupon code on my website for my technique called the Emotional Closet Cleaning. Now, this is the heavy duty getting to the root of things. This is power washing of the soul. It's a car wash for your soul. It's really lifting up the rug with the flashlight and going in there and really sifting through all of those negative emotions to figure out what those beliefs are that are creating those negative emotions, because you can't have the emotions and the thoughts without an underlying belief. The belief is the root of your emotions and your thoughts, and therefore your experiences. Hi, Linda, yay. So, because I feel so strongly about my technique, the Emotional Closet Cleaning, and it's something that I use almost every day, And the way that I do it when I'm working with a client is I teach you how to use this technique so that you can do it on your own. We do it together during our session, but then you have the ability and all the tools. I'm just handing you the tools to be able to do it yourself. So because of that, I've never put this reading on sale. This session, I have a code for $30 off of the Emotional Closet Cleaning. And that code is Clarity30, all one word, and the website is theblissfulknowing.com. So if you are interested in having an emotional closet cleaning, we've got this 4 energy, which is getting organized and getting to the root of things. And we've got the 7 energy, which is really helping us clarify by doing research and figuring out what's going on. You can go to my website under Intuitive Sessions, or you can just click book a session when you go to the homepage, and it will lead you to the intuitive sessions. And you can type in Clarity30 at checkout for the emotional closet cleaning. So that is what I was guided to offer today. And I hope that I can help you with this technique. It's incredibly powerful. It's absolutely life-changing, and I really don't know where I'd be without it, because it is one of those things that I use, like I said, every day. My goal is to help you feel better by sharing the techniques and tools that work for me. And some of those tools are my decks. So let's start shuffling. And in the meantime, I'll think of what else I can say. Is there anything else going on? I told you about the energies. How are you guys feeling? Are you feeling some of that seriousness? And well, I'll say there's another thing that I've noticed. We've got a lot of 7 energy, which is great for being outside. It really wants to be alone. It wants quiet. And the problem with the 7 is it has a lot of overanalyzing and overthinking. So are you feeling like maybe you're thinking a little too much? Maybe you're unsure. 7 helps you to contemplate your options. So it's really a time for soul searching and digging deep and trying to figure out what's best. What do you really want? That's what the 7 asks of you. What do you really want? Where do you want to go in life? How are you going to get there? Those are the things that the 7 invites you to explore. It's something that I can help you with as well, because one of the things I do when we do a session, not the closet cleaning, but the open intuitive session that I offer, is I will look at your numerology chart, which helps me to see the themes that you are here to explore in this life and where you are on your path. So that's something that we can do too, to give you more clarity and help you understand exactly where you want to go. Because so many people are like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what my passion is. I don't know. And the numerology chart is a wonderful, it's like a soul blueprint. It can really give me a feel for what your strengths are, what your talents are, what, again, what themes your soul wants you to explore, what you chose to explore before you incarnated. Hi, Sandra, another Sandra. So when we do a regular intuitive session, it's an open session. There's so many things we can discuss, but one of the things is your numerology. It's a chance for you to ask me anything, and I will tap into your guides and see what they have to say. Sometimes past life things come up. Sometimes we connect with your non-physical loved ones. There's so much that can happen in a session, so I really like those open sessions, because we can go over anything and we just kind of flow and see where the guides take us. All right, cards are not wanting to jump out. This is my magic shuffle. This is when my impatience kicks in. Hi, Christy. Because I would have liked to have all of our cards by now, but no, they don't want to fly out. Come on, cards. Oh, I said that, and then there goes one. We got one. We need 3 more from this deck. So, how are you guys feeling? I don't know if that one counted. I better put that back in the deck. Oh, we got 2. Hold on. This is my pendulum. For those of you who haven't seen me use it, it helps me get clarity. Yes, no, or maybe. Show me yes. See how it circles? Show me no. And it goes back and forth. Show me maybe. And it stops. My pendulums are available on my website, theblissfulknowing.com, under Oregon Balancing, Energy Balancing Tools, or in the shop. So I'm going to ask my pendulum which of these 2 cards, we've got what we want and what we need. I want to make sure I have the right order. So is this the what we want card? Nope. Is this the what we need card? Yep. See, they switched. They did this last week too. Is this the what we want card? Okay, we need 1 more card from that. And remember, I mentioned last week that the pendulum is really just your own energy. It's just translating your own energy, just like muscle testing. It's just telling you yes, no, or maybe based on the frequency that you're emitting. Your higher self is emitting. It's a great tool. Okay, so one more card from this deck, and I'm missing your comments. Spring is here, Shane is saying. Yes, today is an awesome day, Shane. Today's energies are 5 and 7, so it really is a very optimistic and tranquil energy. Feels excited to be alive. Just really feeling bliss from being outside. And I definitely was feeling that today, so yay for that. All right, 2 more cards and we're set. Need one from the heart deck and one from the flower deck. And then we can start flipping and shuffling. No more shuffling. Flipping and receiving the guidance. That's what we're gonna do. Flipping the cards over. Oh, we got 2. Oh, we got 2 from, it's gonna be an extended live stream because we have an extra card. But that's why I love to do the magic shuffle, because sometimes there are 2 cards that want to talk. And if I was just to pull one out of the deck, we'd only have 1, and we'd be missing out on that second message. So when I let the cards jump, however many want to talk are going to come out, and that's the fun part. Oh, good, you saw him, Shane. Oh, we got that one. Okay, I sort of saw what that one was, but it could be one of 2. I'm glad I don't know. I love when I don't know what the cards are, because I want to be just as excited as you are during the reveal, which it's time to do. Yay! Woo! Okay, here we go. So, what we have, want, need, and get. What we have. Here we go. Oh, claim your power. Wow, I feel that. I felt that very strongly when I flipped that over. Claim your power. That's exciting for what we have, isn't it? Claim your power. Ooh, you know what? Last week's focus card, remember? It was empowerment. And we talked about using our power, remembering that we are powerful, deliberate creators. So it doesn't surprise me now that what we have is that we've claimed our power. Oh, did you guys feel the energy? Just, I don't know, I just felt it right now. That was really cool. Okay. You have freedom and choice in this situation. Do not allow others to dictate what you need to do or who you need to be. Remember that you are your own individual and no one can live your life for you. Stand tall and claim your power. You can move mountains by doing so. Ooh, that's juicy, guys. I love that. And maybe that's why I felt that, because it was like, stand tall. The energy was like, stand tall. Oh, Patrice, I'm glad you're here. You didn't miss much. And you can watch the beginning on replay. It was just like me chit-chatting about the energies. This is our first card, so you're all good. Claim your power is what we have. We have this power to create our reality by choosing what we prefer and choosing to focus in that direction. We are creators, and we need to remember that so we can be deliberate creators and create with focused intention. Claim your power. Now, what's even more interesting is I mentioned in the beginning of this live stream, the emotional closet cleaning. And for me, that is one of the tools that gets me to a place of empowerment. From powerlessness to empowerment. That's where I go when I use this tool. So I'm offering that tool for you guys to teach you how to use that tool with the emotional closet cleaning, the discount coupon code that I offered, Clarity30 on the emotional closet cleaning and the blissfulknowing.com. So I'm definitely feeling empowered because I actually used that tool an hour ago. So I'm definitely feeling it now. Claim your power is what we have. That is so yum. Don't you love that? I love that. I've got the power. Shane, yes you do, and so do I, and so does everyone here. And now you're giving me flashbacks, Shane, because I actually did a cheerleading dance routine to that song on the football field during halftime. So I'm having flashbacks to high school. Good song. If only I could just play music on these live streams, it would be perfect. Like if I could just play that right now in that moment, that'd be so cool. Okay, wait, let me move this. Where are we? Why does this look funny? This should be going, there we go. There we go. Okay, claim your power. So we have power, we have choice, and we are the captain of our ship, okay? We get to direct our lives, and society sometimes can give us these old programs. We talked about that last week, where we don't feel like we have control over our lives, but we do, and we need to remember that. Okay, I like that a lot. What we want is our next card. Ooh, incoming messages, another purple card. Yes, incoming messages. So this is about connecting to our higher self and really getting that clarity that we talked about. Again, using this tool that I want to share with you through the closet cleaning, the emotional closet cleaning, that helps you establish a stronger connection with your higher self so you can clearly hear those incoming messages. It helps you to raise your antenna. What we want, incoming messages. Yes, Shane, intuitive whispers. Your higher self is in constant communication with you. However, we must learn to recognize the intuitive whispers that are repeatedly being sent our way. Messages come through many avenues, such as gut feelings, symbols, song lyrics, random subjects being brought up in conversation, and more. Pay attention to the signs that are doing their best to get you to notice them. They are life's guiding lights along your path, and they are here to lead you in the direction of your desires. Now, I'm reading this and I'm just flashing back on this past week. I had those anxieties coming up that I've got to clear out, but I always felt my higher self in the background. Just so clear, but again, it's an intuitive whisper in the background telling me everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Don't buy into those anxieties and fears. So we want to be able to bring those whispers to the forefront. We want to be able to give those all of our attention and energy and focus. Really know how to determine the difference, to feel the energetic distinction between the energy of fear and anxiety and the truth of what your soul is trying to tell you. So using the cards is a great way. Doing the emotional closet cleaning technique is another great way to clear out all the bullshit. Yes, I said bullshit. So we want a stronger connection to our higher selves. There are many ways. Getting out in nature, again, 7 energy this month. Being outside is so important. If you can get outside, it's another way to more clearly hear your inner guidance. So we want that clarity from our higher self. We want that because the higher self has the bigger picture. The higher self has broader perspective, and it knows, it absolutely knows how to get us where we want to be. Okay, we've got our purplicious cards. Feels like that one's crooked. Uh-oh, OCD moment. I had to change so it's more straight. It's not really helping. The OCD is still in effect. Okay, what we need. Write it down. Oh, that's interesting to me. Write it down. All right, this is the advice card. There is tremendous power in the written word. Reading your thoughts on paper gives you the opportunity to evaluate them. Doing so helps you to know what to hold on to and what to release. If you're feeling angry or afraid, jot down your fears and frustrations, then banish them by erasing or deleting them. Make a checklist of your goals and responsibilities to ensure that they are met. Write down your hopes and dreams in a journal or on a vision board to fuel them with intention. Now, it feels like 7, we've got 7 energy right now, which 7 is a number that enjoys journaling. And we've got 4 energy. 4 likes to make a list. I love telling 4s, people who have 4 in their chart, I'm like, oh, list maker. And they're like, oh yes, I love my list. So because we are trying to get clarity, I think writing things down can help us get clarity. I had another thought about this. We also have energy of budgeting and things like that. So maybe writing down your budget will help you get clarity. Whatever it is, there's something you're supposed to write down. I'm also thinking about how I've been working on a new project in my mind that I want to get started on, and that involves writing. So we're getting advice to write it down. I do feel like seeing things on paper is going to give us more clarity. Whatever that is, seeing things on paper will help. Writing things down from a manifestation point also helps you to crystallize and focus the energy. You're focusing the energy into a solid manifestation. Those words are a manifestation. Maybe you've heard they say that the reason why we call it spelling is you're casting a spell with your words. So when you crystallize that energy onto the paper with the ink, you're creating the initial physical manifestation right then and there. So as far as manifesting, writing something down is a way to pinpoint your intention and solidify and crystallize that intention. What we need, write it down. Be interesting to see what comes up this week as far as writing things down. I already know I'm getting a thing for an inkling of what I'm supposed to be writing, but hopefully you guys are too. All right. One more card from the stack. All right. What we get, this is our predictive card. Sometimes it doesn't make sense until later on in the week when it's played itself out. What do we get? Ooh, break free. I feel it, people. Holy moly, do I feel that. Because we have all this energy that wants to clear things and release things. And that's what I want to help you with by offering you the emotional guidance, emotional closet cleaning technique. Break free. Okay. Break free. That's awesome for what we get. Woohoo. Woo. Oh, I feel it, guys. I just started to read the first line in my head and I was like, wow, powerful. Okay. New experiences await you when you break free from the self-imposed chains you have created. You have the freedom to choose a new thought, a new feeling, a new life. It all begins with an intention for improvement. Life is responding to your beliefs. Release false ideas of limitation and lack to open yourself up to expansion and excitement. Change is the only constant in life. If you have been stagnant, life may be trying to push you in a new and better direction. Ooh, I feel this so strongly. And when it's saying that you have the freedom to choose a new thought, a new feeling, a new life, it all begins with an intention for improvement. I'm going back to this claiming of our power. We have the power to change things by changing our belief, because our beliefs are being reflected to create our reality. Our reality is a reflection of our beliefs. But when we clear out those false beliefs and release false ideas of limitation and lack, absolutely, when we clear those out, we get a much better reflection, So we've got to do the clearing so that we can break free. Time to break free, guys. And I am feeling that so strongly because I know that the only thing in my way, so to speak, is those pesky little beliefs that I have been reflecting on and analyzing and looking for the roots to dig them up and get them out of here. I have to get them out because they are creating suffering unnecessarily in my experience. And they're false. They're fear-based. That's it. There's no reality that they're based in. It's just fear, and it needs to go. When they're not there, it's like, without the clouds, you get the sunshine. So that's been my work, and that's what I want to teach you to do. Okay, 2 cards for focus. Let's see, do I need to recap anything? I think we're good on these. I think we'll keep moving forward. Alrighty, so we've got our 2 focus cards. Actually, we have 3 focus cards. I'm glad we're moving forward and getting on with the show here. We've got 2 from the heart deck. I'm going to look at them together because a lot of times when I get 2 cards that jump out together, they have a collective message that ties in. You have to look at both of them at the same time to really understand that message that they're offering. So we've got 2 heart cards and 1 flower card. Oh, good stuff. Trust. Oh gosh, yes, I swear this card was coming into my mind this morning. It's so funny. I wake up and I start to get these premonitions of what we're going to talk about. And celebrate. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I don't even know where to begin. It's so good. Let me first find a nice picture to show you of because that deck has been shuffled many times, and I would like you to see how it looks when it's a little bit cleaner looking, a little bit more fresh. So trust and celebrate. Ooh, Shane, I need you as my sidekick. I'm telling you, I can pull up the cards and you can start talking for me. You're like so tuned in, I love it. Okay, trust. Oh gosh, I love the story behind these cards. I've got to go there first with you guys. Okay, what flower is this? I think this is called a vinca. All right, trust. Now this is barely a heart here. Some people might say it doesn't look like a heart, but I was told by my higher self, by my guides, when I was creating this deck that I need to use this. It's actually a little bit blurry, but that's the point. That's why they chose this image. So this flower is a little bit blurry. This heart is not so perfectly clear, but this is about trusting that things will become clear. Trusting life, having faith. 7 energy now is about keeping the faith. Remember that one. That's very important. I feel the power when I'm saying it. So let me tell you guys again, keep the faith. Now, this also is a spiral type flower, and life moves in spirals. So this flower is trusting in its ability to bloom. It's trusting that it's going to unfold. It's trusting the process of life, and it's trusting that what's unclear will be made clear. And this heart will be defined, and the petals will bloom open. Expansion is the natural order of life. That's what we're here to do. This flower is trusting. And I know that's what my higher self, those incoming messages, and that I told you I've had this shadow in the background. It's like everything's gonna be just fine. You just have to trust and let it unfold. That's huge. Now, when we trust life, and this really is what the blissful knowing is about. When we trust life, we can celebrate because we know that everything is in divine order. We know that we are constantly being guided, and as long as we stay tuned in to those incoming messages, how do we do that? By clearing out all the bullshit. How do we do that? Emotional closet cleaning, or getting out in nature, or working with the guidance decks. When we are clear and we're receiving that guidance, we are able to act on that guidance, and we will always be supported. We are always supported. The guidance is always coming to us, but we need to be able to receive it clearly and act on it. So when we can trust that we will always, always, always be led, that we are being led, and we can tap into that guidance at any time to take action based upon it, we can celebrate. So the blissful knowing is you can feel blissful because you know that you are being led, that you are being supported, that you are being guided. So be blissful. Be blissful in that knowing. So once we trust and have faith, we can start celebrating. We can relax all those fears and get back into our natural core vibration, which is pure joy and celebratory energy. It is the frequency of ecstatic excitement. So many of us don't even remember what that feels like. We're so far removed from our natural core frequency. But this is a reminder that when we relax into the well-being that is flowing towards us and we trust it, we can celebrate. We can let go of all the bullshit fears and anxieties and just effing celebrate. Ooh, the words are strong today. So that's what's coming through from the heart deck. We still have one more card from the Zen Blossoms Flowering Intuition cards. But darn, those are really powerful as a combination. Don't you agree, my friends? Oh, Shane, Mr. DJ. I see your song suggestions. Okay, Zen Blossoms, one more focus card. What's it gonna be? Ooh-hoo! My friends, it's a good one. There was 2 things I thought it was. It's not the one I thought it was so much, it's better. This is the other one. Yay! Patrice says she's so glad I'm cursing again. Patrice, I don't know if you remember, Patrice, private sessions. Oh man, every other word. Okay. Prosperity. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about the celebrate image. Crap, I need to get back to that. Prosperity. Halla freaking Luya, people. Damn, I love this card. And I'm so happy to see this card. So freaking happy to see this card. So this is a baby sun rose. Oh, they're so pretty. They have these satiny, shimmery petals. They're just adorable. They're about the size of a quarter. Anyway, prosperity. I picked the word prosperity because the way the petals were overflowing, it looked to me like a fountain that was overflowing, spilling out. Your cup runneth over in all directions of your life. Oh my God, it's so juicy. Prosperity. Again, when we let go of our bullshit, all that abundance flows. We can see it all. It's all been waiting for us. Excuse me. It's all been waiting for us, but we have to match the frequency of it. And when we're weighed down with heavy beliefs and fears and false crap, you can't see it. It's like blinders to all the good stuff that's right there in front of us. So prosperity, we are so abundant, and you know the definition of abundance, right? My little students, I know you know this by now. Abundance is the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it. That's it. You're abundant. If you can do what you need to do when you need to do it, you're abundant. That's it. So recognize how abundant you are. Get back into a state of awareness and gratitude, and you will feel it. You will definitely feel it. And that will help you celebrate and trust, because you'll see that you have been blessed with abundance all along. All along, it's been right there, and it's going to continue to flow, because that is the nature of the universe, to support us. All right, so let me go back very briefly and tell you why celebrate is celebrate. Why the celebrate card is celebrate. I bet you can't even see the hearts. It's from the heart deck, so I'm going to tell you. I took a picture of a close-up of this flower, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty, it's so gorgeous. I love the pink and the orange. It wasn't a heart spotting photo when I took it. I was taking pictures for my deck, but in this situation, I was just taking this picture because it was beautiful and I wanted to zoom in on this flower. And so when I was going through my photos, I absolutely freaked out when I saw this. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's tiny little hearts inside the flower that I would never have been able to see with my naked eye. And so it wasn't until I got home and zoomed in that I saw these hearts, and there's actually 5 hearts, and they're in a circle and they're facing each other. And it's like, I thought, oh, they're having a party, and the pink and the orange, it felt like a fiesta. I was like, oh my God. So when I saw that there were hearts in this picture that I didn't even know were there, and I was inspired to take this photo, I was celebrating. I was like, this is so freaking cool. So that's why I picked celebrate. And this is so perfect that I'm telling you this, because prosperity, we just said, there's so much abundance surrounding us that we can't see when we are clouded. Just like the sun is always shining, but the clouds cover it and we don't think the sun is there, but it's always there. And when we move those clouds out of the way, we get the blue sky. When we move those negative beliefs out of the way, we get to see the abundance that's always been there. Just like these hearts were always there, but I couldn't see them. So I think it's so synchronistic and beautiful that I'm telling you this story after we got this card. There's so much there that we're not seeing, only because we have lowered our frequency into fear. And we're on a different floor of experience, so we can't see what's on the floor above us. The higher floors, that's where the abundance is that's waiting for us. And we own the freaking building, people. We own the building. Why are we on the floors where there's nothing? When there's floors with something that we love, that's prosperous and abundant and exciting, and we're celebrating. So again, that's why I'm offering my special promo, never offered before on this tool, the Emotional Closet Cleaning, $30 off with the code CLARITY30, all one word, on theblissfulknowing.com. I will link it in the comments. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you something else. So I just thought of something else I need to tell you real quick, but we're going to trust and celebrate. I can feel the power of this so strongly. It really, really resonates for me in my experience right now. And I'm excited that we're going to have this as the theme this week, that we're going to let go of our bullshit, and we're going to trust, and we're going to celebrate life, and we're going to see evidence of our abundance as a result. I love that. My God, don't you love that? I love that. All right, the last thing I want to tell you guys, speaking of celebrating, I'm super excited because I'm doing another private live stream event. I haven't done one since March 3rd, and it's on April 21st, actually on Easter Sunday. And I was worried that people weren't going to make it, but it turns out I sold out the first day. I sold my tickets the first day. However, I felt inspired to add a couple more spots. So I have a private live stream event Sunday, April 21st, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Should be about a 2-hour event. Everybody that participates gets a reading during the live stream. I look at your numerology and see if anything wants to be discussed in that. I pull cards for you, and now I have this awesome guidance board that I use, which is so fun, and it's been really, really fun. I've used it the last 2 of these private live streams, and it has topics like romance and finances and career and life purpose, family, health, and so it looks like a giant Trivial Pursuit board. It's really cool. And it has these crystal dice, so I roll the dice. I ask, what do we need to know? What does so-and-so need to know about romance? I roll the dice, and we get a reading that way. It's very, very cool. We land on the category, on the answer within the category. There's up to 12. I think there's 12 categories and 12 answers within each category. Anyway, it's really awesome, and I felt inspired to add a couple more spots if you'd like to join us, because I did not expect to sell out the first day, and that was awesome. So thanks, guys. And the way that you can join us, we'll link you to the tickets in the comments. You can join the Good Vibe Tribe group. It's called Good Vibe Tribe, hosted by Jory Cooper Swick, and that's got the event details. It's got a link to where you can buy your tickets there. I only added a couple spots, and I may even add more depending. We're gonna flow and see. So if you find that you're wanting to get the ticket and it's sold out, send me a message. I'll put you on the waiting list so that if I'm inspired to open up more seats, you'll be the first one notified. So, okay guys, I think I rambled quite enough. I think that was enough excitement for one day, for 1 week. If you are interested in the emotional closet cleaning, if it's something that's been on your mind for a long time that you've wanted to do with me, it's a technique that will change your life. Christy, I wish you were on here. I don't think you're on here, but Christy and I recently did that together, and she agrees. It's such a valuable tool that really can change your life for the better. Keep your vibration high, keep you clear so you can receive your inner guidance. $30 off with the code Clarity30 on theblissfulknowing.com. That's it. If you'd like to join us for the private live stream, I will link you to that too, and send me a message if you want to be on the waiting list for more spots to open up. If you're watching the replay, please, please say hi. I'd love to see you all. You're my family. You are my Good Vibe Tribe. I love you all. I'm so grateful that you're here. I could do these readings for myself without being live and get probably similar clarity, but it's so much more fun when we do it as a collective. Oops, we got a little battery. Hold on. So much more fun when we all come together. That's why the private live streams are so buzzy and high energy. When we come together and we discuss what we're experiencing, and we have this collective vibration, we ask for clarity and we receive it in these live streams. It's awesome. I will see you guys soon, and thank you. Hi, Amy. Oh, missing you a little late, but the replay is available. Please say hi if you're watching it. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Check the comments for more details. Bye.